Please bear with us. We're having technical difficulties, but we're going to get the show on the road. And I want to remind everybody, if you're posting on Instagram and Twitter, please use the hashtag 2021PQA. We're also going to type that hashtag under the chat box. Bear with us because we are trying to queue up that video. Thank you so much for your patience. This is a new virtual experience for all of us. And of course, we have some technical difficulties that we're going to work out in just a few seconds. Like I said, please use the hashtag 2021PQA. If you're posting on Twitter or Instagram, that would be great so we can all check out all of the amazing pictures that you're uploading to your social media accounts. I hope you guys have all enjoyed this amazing virtual program of the PQA Awards. Well-deserved awards and more awards coming up. So we hope you stand by while we work out the technical difficulties that we're having. That should be worked out any minute. So we begin with the Commission Special Awards. There are 10 awards listed in the program book, including this year's COVID-19 Impact Award. However, in this portion of the program, we will feature 9 awardees. One project received both a Commission Special Award and a Top 10 Award. We will hear more about the Top 10 projects in the next segment of the program. So the Change Maker Award goes to Dean C. Logan Voting Solutions for All People. The award goes to the Department of Registrar Recorder County Clerk. Please watch the screen. And accepting the award are Dean C. Logan and the following members of the project team. So Alexander Ogunji, Jeremy Gray, Monica Flores, Aaron Navas, Albert Navas, Aman Bular, Tim McNamara. So since the 18th century voting had taken place on a Tuesday and limited the electoral to a single day of voting, there has never been a voting jurisdiction to attempt to build their own voting system from the ground up. So a project like this is usually too monumental for local jurisdictions to take on. So this project really deserves to be recognized and deserves this award. We are waiting for the other honorees to come up on stage. In the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit more about the intricacies of this award. So after a decade of meticulous project management, public research and design, legislative reform, manufacturing, and state certification of the VSAP experience was ready to be implemented in time for the 2020 presidential election cycle. All of this was able to happen because of the efforts of this amazing team. So are all the team members up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're waiting for a couple of members. Alexander Ogunji. Is he going to come up here to receive? Okay. So congratulations, everyone on your screen. Congratulations to Dean C. Logan, the Department of Registrar, Recorder, County Clerk, and the entire project team that you see on your screen. Congratulations for this amazing, amazing feat that you guys accomplished. Well deserved. And virtual applause for this award. Virtual applause. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the Commissioner's Legacy Award, which goes to the Department of Animal Care and Control for managed intake and enhanced placement. So please watch this.
In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Department of Animal Care and Control implemented the Managed Intake and Enhanced Placement programs, which has been recognized nationally as a best practice in animal welfare. Enhanced placement provides expanded opportunities for placing unwanted pets into new homes, temporary foster homes, or with animal rescue groups. The program has resulted in a 51% decrease in the need to admit dogs and cats into animal care centers. Customer service has greatly improved. New technologies have been implemented, and there has been a significant reduction in overtime and supply costs, as well as workplace injuries. Managed Intake and Enhanced Placement is the winner of the Commissioner's Legacy Award.
And accepting the award are Marcia Maeda and the following members of the project team who are going to go up on stage virtually to join us. Allison Cardona and Maria Solacito, and of course, Marcia Maeda. Congratulations on this award. The rapid closure of Los Angeles County buildings in response to the emergency orders created to rethink animal intake and population management at the 7 animal care centers is something that this team was able to accomplish. Thank you so much. Virtual applause to this team. Well-deserved award. Thank you. So we are going to move now to the Community Inclusion Award, which goes to the Department of Public Health for Angelinos in Action. We're all in this together. Please watch the screen.
Hi, Alexander. It looks like that you are still up here on the screen. Would you please hit refresh on your browser, and that will hopefully clear that off. Thank you.
Traditional public health surveillance relies on patient interactions with healthcare providers. COVID-19 impacted these interactions, making it harder to monitor the health of the general population. The Department of Public Health devised a solution to engage the most vulnerable in the community directly. An innovative text message-centered approach was implemented called Angelinos in Action. It was designed to engage people from all over the county with a weekly automated text message asking if they had any COVID-19 symptoms. Bilingual ads were released on popular radio stations to reach bilingual residents. More than 17,000 people were signed up for the program as a result of the outreach. Angelinos in Action is the winner of the Community Inclusion Award.
And accepting the award are Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the following members of the project team who are going to go up on stage virtually. Mantu Davis, Sharon Balter, Ariana Amun, Brett Moreau, Rita Singhal, Catherine Mack, and of course, Dr. Barbara Ferrer. So while we wait for all of them to go up on screen so we can give them a virtual applause and a virtual congratulations, a little insight as to what they accomplished. Of the 17,458 enrollees, nearly 85% responded to weekly questions. So the enrollees, it was a special project that they interacted with the community and they were able to get 85% responses to weekly questions. So that's a huge task.
Here we are.
They also partnered with the media company to help recruit volunteers through a variety of channels. And of course, they accomplished so much more. They're all on screen now. A virtual applause. Congratulations to Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the Department of Public Health. The entire project team deserves this. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Virtual applause. So we're going to move on to the next award. The County Image Enhancement Award for Why We Rise goes to the Department of Mental Health. Please watch the screen.
The County of Los Angeles is making an unprecedented investment into the mental health of its citizens. Part of that initiative is the Why We Rise campaign. Originally started in 2018 as a way to improve the mental health of all LA County residents, the 2021 campaign became more important than ever with the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The Why We Rise campaign featured a full month of in-person and virtual experiences, including art workshops and performances, children's programs, and community engagement. Why We Rise has been a source of connection and healing across LA County in response to the pandemic. Why We Rise is the winner of the County Image Enhancement Award.
And accepting the award are Dr. Jonathan Sharon and the following members of the project team: Amy Perius, Angel Baker, R. Christine Hershey, and Jessica Truex. Please go up on stage so we can virtually recognize you and virtually give you an applause. So a little insight into what they accomplished. In 2021, residents of LA County were still experiencing a dangerous mental health emergency resulting from the COVID-19 pandemic, worsening racial injustice and other social stressors. But this team came together to find a solution and find ways to cope with the mental health issues that arise because of the pandemic. So we really want to recognize you, applaud you. Everyone is now on stage. Thank you so much for what you do. Congratulations, Dr. Jonathan Sharon, Gregory Polk, the Department of Mental Health, and the entire project team for doing what you do. Thank you. And now we move on to the Customer Service Award for Outbound Text Campaign for Food Giveaway, which goes to the Department of Public Social Services, along with the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th supervisorial districts. So please watch the screen.
At the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the basic nutritional needs of county residents became one of the paramount concerns for the Board of Supervisors. The county partnered with the LA Regional Food Bank and other community organizations to organize food giveaways for families in need. As many as 1 in 4 people in LA County was facing food insecurity. A text message delivery system was created to inform people about the events, eventually reaching 2.5 million households. The results speak for themselves. Every box of food at every event was distributed to needy families. The successful campaign is the winner of the Customer Service Award.
And accepting the award are Antonia Jimenez and the following members of the project team: Michael Sylvester, Maria Rivera, Narandir Kumar, Kimberly Ortega, Ariel Guardon Serna, and Michelle Vega, also Gabriela Herrera. So please go up on stage so we can virtually recognize you, give you a virtual round of applause, and a little insight as to what was going on and how they helped 1 in 5 residents in LA County experienced a high rate of food insecurity. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, countless residents lost their jobs and their primary source of income, affecting their ability to provide food for their families. But this group teamed up in order to fill that gap, to service the needs of these families that needed nourishment and food. They really stepped up to the plate. In 2020, at the request of the Board of Supervisors, the department implemented the Free Food for Families project over an outbound text campaign, and over 90,000 text message recipients were identified from the department's eligibility system and other social services programs. So thank you, everyone that's on stage. Well-deserved award. Congratulations to Antonia Jimenez, the Board of Supervisors, and the project team, the entire project team. Thank you so much for all that you did. Virtual applause. So now we move on to our next award. Congratulations, Antonia, and the entire team. The Department of Public Health is the winner of the Outstanding Teamwork Award for TPI, Putting the Public Back in Public Safety, in collaboration with the following county departments and agencies: Public Health with 1st and 2nd supervisorial districts, Arts and Culture, Health Services, Mental Health, Parks and Recreation, Probation, Sheriff and Workforce Development, Aging, and Community Services. So please watch the screen.
The Trauma Prevention Initiative, or TPI, is keeping communities safe. The program began in South Los Angeles in 2015 with street outreach, community violence intervention, hospital violence intervention, grassroots capacity building, and community leadership development strategies. It fostered partnerships with health services, mental health, parks and recreation, probation, sheriff, WEDACs, and others to support communities. TPI improved police-community relations, created safe spaces, and addressed the epidemic of violence as a public health issue. The Trauma Prevention Initiative is the winner of the Outstanding Teamwork Award.
And accepting the award are Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the following members of the project team: Kelly Fisher, Andrea Welsing, Artie Harper, Keith Baker, Patty Hernandez, Eileen Manassam, Keisha Thompson, Erica Melbourne, Carl Cooper, Mercy Santoro, Micah Yamamoto, Elizabeth Mendez, Ariel Guardon Serna, Yolanda Vera, Vincent Chong, Maritza Duby Uribe, Jennifer Kaufman, and Christine Sakota. So if everyone that was available up on stage, virtual round of applause. That's a lively team right there. Virtual congratulations. Thank you for all that you have done, all that you did, and all that you continue to do. Congratulations to Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the entire project team. Thanks for everything that you do. Now to the Performance Measurement Award, which goes to the Auditor Controller along with the Chief Executive Office, Human Resources, and Internal Services Department for the COVID-19 analytics. Please watch the screen.
It was difficult to assess the financial burden to the county in the early days of the pandemic because many county workers were diverted to COVID-19 related activities. But the Auditor Controller, the Chief Executive Office, Human Resources, and the Internal Services Department quickly got to work to develop a system that captured and delivered the important financial, payroll, and human resources information to the county's decision makers. COVID-19 analytics have reported over $1.8 billion in related costs and allowed county leaders to assess the full impact of the pandemic. It's the winner of the Performance Measurement Award.
Accepting the award are Arlene Barrera and the following members of the project team. So when I call your name, come up virtually so we can recognize you and give you a virtual applause. James Fortson, Dulce Maycumber, Mahida Adnan, Maggie Martinez, Ivan Masayan, Lisa Garrett, Selwyn Hollins, and Fezia Davenport. Thank you so much. To address a critical gap, because in the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, the CEO Office of Emergency Management quickly learned that the county did not have the capability to swiftly assess the full financial impact of the emergency, but this team came together to fill that gap, and they really pulled through. So thank you so much. Congratulations to Arlene Herrera and the entire project team. A round of virtual applause for you. Thank you for everything that you did and you continue to do. Well-deserved award. We appreciate what you do. And finally, the Process Improvement Award goes to Public Works Pavement Management Program, a project of the Department of Public Works. Please watch the screen.
The Public Works Pavement Management Program was successful in delivering improved roads to the public. The program strategies reduced costs and decreased construction timelines, resulting in 29 projects totaling more than $46 million using revenue from the Senate Bill 1. Innovative technologies allowed Public Works to reuse existing asphalt materials in roadway rehabilitation. This resulted in an 80% decrease in energy usage, 79% savings in greenhouse gas emissions, and over 37,000 cubic yard reduction in landfill deposits. Utilizing these technologies resulted in a $4.1 million cost savings when compared to traditional methods, making it the winner of the Process Improvement Award.
And accepting the award are Mark Pastrella and the following members of the project team: Angela George Moody, Yona Halpern, and Leslie Schenk. So if you can imagine, the department manages the largest and most diverse county road network in the state, comprised of 7,560 lane miles, totaling 580 million square feet of pavement. Thank you so much for all that you do. Congratulations to Mark Pastrella and the entire project team. Well deserved. Thank you. And now the countdown begins for the top 10 productivity and quality awards. So who will win the Bronze Eagle, Silver Eagle, Gold Eagle? Commissioners on location, please get ready. As a personal touch to the top 10 winning departments, we have dispatched commissioners to different locations within the county to personally present the top 10 Eagle Award directly to our county directors. But first, we have a surprise guest, a familiar face to give her congratulatory remarks. So please welcome Ms. Susie Sa from CBS 2 KCAL 9 and watch the screen.
Hello and good afternoon, LA County family. I am so sorry I can't be there with you today celebrating and dancing, but of course I couldn't miss the opportunity to congratulate all of our winners for the 34th Annual Productivity and Quality Awards program. From the Departments of Animal Care Control, LA County Library to Workforce Development, Aging and Community Services, and the rest of the 37 county departments, we applaud you today. We joined the Quality and Productivity Commission in recognizing the 147 projects submitted for awards recognition this year. Of course, you're all winners, and 2020 has certainly been an extraordinary year. Thank you to the LA County leadership, especially the Board of Supervisors, Dr. Barbara Ferrer and Dr. Christina Galley, for your leadership and expertise during the COVID-19 pandemic. You have kept us safe, healthy, and informed. Thank you to the county workforce for its dedicated, resilient, and at times heroic efforts during this pandemic. Not only has LA County continued to offer services to the most vulnerable populations in the county, like people experiencing homelessness, students in underserved communities, the elderly, and those who lost their jobs and income when businesses closed, it has done so with care and compassion, consideration, and efficiency. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for the residents of LA County. I hope that you and your families are safe, and I hope to see you next year. Wait, what's that, Chief Osby? You want another dance? What, you want another dance challenge? Just kidding. That just means you have to bring it extra next year, okay? Thank you and take care, everyone.
Thank you so much, Susie. And in no particular order, the first top 10 award goes to, drum roll please. The first top 10 award goes to the Department of Public Works for its project titled the Safe Clean Water Program. Please watch the screen.
The vision for Los Angeles County's water resources is that they be safe, clean, and reliable for all. The Safe Clean Water Program provides local dedicated funding to increase our local water supply, improve water quality, and protect public health. Now, in a typical rainfall year, as much as 162 billion gallons of rainwater flows off our rooftops, roads, and other paved surfaces and out to the ocean. This is enough water to supply over 1 million families for 1 year. As the region's water resource manager, we realized that optimizing our collection of stormwater to increase local water supplies would not only enhance the quality of the region's waterways, it would also improve the health of our communities. In April of 2016, the Board of Supervisors directed Public Works to lead a stakeholder-driven initiative to improve water resilience within the region. And in 2018, after a broad and inclusive community engagement, Public Works finalized and voters approved Measure W, the Safe Clean Water Program. Now, this program generates $278 million a year in parcel tax revenue to fund stormwater capture projects. The funds are divided into regional, municipal, and administrative programs with strong stakeholder oversight. To date, 41 infrastructure projects have been approved for funding. The first stormwater investment plan represents $380 million in investments over 5 years, 320 of which will go directly to disadvantaged communities.
And accepting the award are Mark Pestrella and the following members of the project team: Angela George Moody, Carolina Hernandez, and Leslie Shank. So as you can imagine, this is an award that's well-deserved. California endured its worst drought in recorded history in 2016, so we applaud you for everything that you did. Accepting the award are Mark Pestrella and the members of his entire project team. So a virtual round on stage right there, and that beautiful big award. Congratulations. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And the next top 10 award goes to the LA Regional Initiative for Social Enterprises from Workforce Development, Aging, and Community Services with Chief Executive Office, Homeless Initiative, City of Los Angeles, and Roberts Enterprise Development Fund. Please watch this.
There are currently 66,000 men, women, and children experiencing homelessness in the county on any given night. In response to this crisis, the Board of Supervisors approved 47 strategies to address homelessness. The Los Angeles Regional Initiative for Social Enterprises, or LA RISE, is the program through which 2 strategies have been implemented to increase and provide subsidized employment to homeless adults.
Across LA County, more than 60,000 people are experiencing homelessness. LA RISE enables individuals from this population to overcome traditional employment barriers. We partnered with social enterprises to provide transitional employment, training, and supportive services to individuals experiencing homelessness. So far, over 3,400 individuals have participated in our programs. And I'm happy to say that nearly 1,600 got permanent jobs. This is a pretty good success rate. And I'm grateful for the partnership with the City of Los Angeles, the Roberts Enterprise Development Fund, our America's Job Center, and our 16 social enterprises. With LA RISE, we are getting and keeping people employed. We're fighting homelessness. We are addressing the needs of local businesses, and we are improving the lives of children and families.
And accepting the award are Otto Solorzano and the following members of the project team: Stephanie Maxberry, Anahi Damlamanyan, Carlos Patan, Felipe Pascoso, Whitney Moore White, and Greg Erickson. You're all on stage. I believe you're all on stage in one big happy family. Thank you so much for all you do. Well deserved. You can virtually congratulate them on screen and give them a virtual round of applause. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Congratulations to Otto Solorzano and the entire project team. And now we go to the Department of Military and Veterans Affairs, along with the U.S. Vets, who is a top 10 winner for Outside the Wire Transition Assistance Program. Please watch the screen.
Los Angeles County is home to 300,000 veterans, which represents the largest concentration in the nation. More than 43,000 veterans served in the post 9/11 era, many on multiple tours of duty. Adjusting to civilian life can be difficult for most households, not just veterans.
Untreated service-related injuries, psychological or physical, including depression and post-traumatic stress, increase the risk of severe mental illness, unemployment, substance misuse, homelessness, and suicide. The Department of Military and Veterans Affairs have partnered with CalVet and U.S. Vets to provide veterans counseling and case management services at local community colleges. The program offers post 9/11 veterans and their families fully coordinated prevention and early intervention services that address the root cause of military service reintegration problems. We provide veterans the resources to transition from military service to civilian life. We have assisted over 800 veterans and their families with healthcare services, education, employment, and housing since the program began in July 2019. This program truly fills a critical gap in veteran services. We are setting up these veterans and their families for a lifetime of success and productivity.
And accepting the award are Brigadier General Ruth Wong and the following members of the project team: Stephanie Stone, Rose Buera, George Dixon, Kathleen Pitch, Robert Storr, Dana Grethen, and Juliana Scott. If you guys could come up virtually so we can recognize you on the screen, give you a virtual recognition and round of applause. And just so you guys get a sense of this project, in the spirit of leaving no one outside the wire upon transition to civilian life, the program is now on 13 campuses within the county. Since the start of the pandemic, teams have worked virtually to provide individual mental health therapy, educational webinars, and outreach engagement to veterans and their families. So thank you so much, General Ruth Wong and the entire project team. Thank you for all that you do for our veterans.
Thank you.
Virtual round of applause for the team.
Okay. Thank you.
And now we go to the next recipient of a top 10 award, which is the LA County COVID-19 Response for PEH, a project by the Department of Health Services, Housing for Health, with Chief Executive Office, Homeless Initiative, Office of Emergency Management, and Real Estate Development. Internal Services Department, Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, Los Angeles County Development Authority, Mental Health, Public Health, and Public Works. Watch the screen.
People experiencing homelessness are up to 14 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than their housed peers. The county's COVID homeless response was a multi-effort.
At the beginning of the pandemic, it was estimated that the county would see 500 fatalities and 30,000 infections among persons experiencing homelessness. The department quickly mobilized with our city and county partners and set up a command center approach for a collaborative and robust COVID response. We visited more than 3,000 encampments and other high-density settings. To date, we have administered more than 200,000 COVID tests. In addition, we set up 11 quarantine and isolation medical shelters. And since February 2021, we have administered almost 55,000 vaccine doses to people experiencing homelessness.
Under Project Room Key, LASA, the county, and the city have served more than 8,000 individuals at 37 sites, providing safe, non-congregate interim housing. With Project Home Key, the county purchased 10 sites that provided over 700 immediate interim housing opportunities and will get converted to much needed permanent supportive housing. We also partnered with the World Central Kitchen to distribute over 1 million meals to unsheltered individuals and delivered over 100,000 meals to individuals in permanent housing. We are grateful to our county partners for these accomplishments. These efforts have truly saved lives.
And accepting the award are Dr. Christina Galley and the following members of the project team: Megan McClare, Sarah Main, Heidi Marston, Manny Hernandez, Connie Salgado Sanchez, Heidi Bayferuz, Libby Boys, Kayleen Gilbert, Maria Funk, Latina Jackson, John Conley, Gil Garcia, and Jeffrey Proctor. Please give them a virtual round of applause. Thank you for all that you do for servicing people experiencing homelessness during such a challenging time. So congratulations to Dr. Christina Galley and the entire project team. Well deserved. And I want to remind everyone that if you are taking pictures or posting on social media, please use the hashtag 2021PQA so we can all see the wonderful pictures that you're taking and uploading on Instagram or other social media sites. So now the next top 10 winner is Sidewalk Service and Virtual Ventures by the LA County Library. Please watch the screen.
LA County Library has always provided vital information, experiences, resources, and essential support services for county residents. When libraries closed in March 2020 due to COVID-19, many customers were cut off from these critical library resources that support and enrich their lives.
With county residents experiencing the untold effects of the pandemic, the library reimagined its services to address emerging customer needs as well as new pandemic-related issues. The library launched a new digital library card, allowing those without existing cards to access digital resources like ebooks, music, movies, and classes. Since issuing the digital cards, online service usage has increased by 300%. Additionally, a new system-wide virtual programming strategy made use of underutilized communication tools like WebEx and YouTube to deliver digital programs. Over 900 programs and videos have been created with nearly 300,000 participants and interactions to date.
The library's sidewalk service offered safe, contactless pickup at all 85 community libraries, allowing customers to access books and materials to safely enjoy at home. To date, over 3 million items have circulated through sidewalk service. Together, these new offerings represent not just a quick and effective response to the pandemic, but a framework to continue these service delivery models into the future, increasing accessibility of library services to all of our residents.
And accepting the award are Sky Patrick, Yolanda de Remus, and the following members of the project team: Jesse Walker-Lons, Deborah Anderson, Bin Lee, Meredith Levine, and Sarah Comfort. Thank you so much for all you do. We love the library. We love the library, especially, did you guys know that they also did Dungeons and Dragons meetups? That is pretty cool. So thank you so much for all you do, for all of the innovations. This is a well-deserved award, and we couldn't be happier to present this to you. So congratulations to Sky Patrick and the entire project team that you guys see on your screen. Virtual applause and recognition to all that you do. Thank you. So we are halfway through this award. Is everyone excited? We have, I believe, 4 awards left. So we still have a lot of anticipation to see who those award winners are going to be. So without further ado, let's go to our next award, the MHOAC COVID-19 Response Mohawk COVID-19 Response by the Department of Health Services, Emergency Medical Services Agency with Chief Executive Office, Office of Emergency Management, Medical Examiner, Coroner, Mental Health, and Public Health. Please watch the screen.
The Los Angeles County Medical and Health Operational Area Coordination Program, or MOHOC, is responsible for the coordination of the medical and health response within the county during a medical or health emergency.
The medical system experienced challenges at different phases of the pandemic. At the onset, a critical shortage of personal protective equipment was the biggest challenge. When community testing was being rolled out, testing operations became a challenge. During the fall and winter surge, several hospitals in the county were on the verge of implementing crisis care standards. The MOHOC response to these various challenges saved the LA County medical system from the brink of a catastrophic disaster and ensured patients received the medical care they needed.
To address these challenges, we distributed 55 million pieces of personal protective equipment to our priority health. This allowed our frontline workers to continue taking care of patients. And at the height of the pandemic, we supported testing sites that performed an average of 750,000 tests per week, compared to about 1,500 tests per week just from March 2020.
The MOHOC also deployed over 80 surge tents to local hospitals, along with the California Army National Guard. We requested ventilators, oxygen concentrators, and other essential medical equipment from the state. And we worked with the county coroner to manage decedents when mortuaries were overwhelmed. The MOHOC truly saved the county medical system from the brink of catastrophic disaster.
And accepting the award are Dr. Christina Galley and the following members of the project team: Kathy Cheetester, Marianne Gouch-Hill, Roel Amara, Stella Fogelman, Sandra Stark-Shields, Brian Elias, and Kevin McGowan. Thank you so much. Go on stage so we can give you virtual recognition, a virtual round of applause. And just so you know, this program distributed 55 million pieces of PPE with approximately $66 million to our priority healthcare partners. So they did an amazing job. They stepped up to the plate and they deserve this recognition and some virtual love. So thank you so much for all that you do. Congratulations to Dr. Christina Galley and the entire project team. Thank you. So we are almost at the end of this award. How exciting. We have just a few awards left. The next top 10 award goes to the Department of Public Health for managing outbreaks for COVID-19 pandemic response. Please watch the video.
The Outbreak Management Bureau was established to meet the challenge of responding to dozens of new COVID-19 outbreaks per week across the county. These are outbreaks that involve 3 or more linked cases at a site. At its peak during the winter COVID-19 surge, the Outbreak Management Bureau initiated 339 new outbreak investigations in a single week. The Outbreak Management Bureau includes a multidisciplinary team of public health nurses, public health investigators, and highly specialized communicable disease control staff who investigate and mitigate clusters of cases all across the county. To date, the Outbreak Management Bureau has responded to over 5,600 COVID-19 outbreaks that occurred at nursing homes, shelters, schools, universities, workplaces, factories, clinics, and congregate living facilities. The Outbreak Management Bureau also established a data science team, or the DST. The DST managed, analyzed, and disseminated critically important information that allowed the Outbreak Management Bureau leaders and outbreak investigation teams to make real-time, critical, and strategic data-informed decisions that ultimately saved lives. The effective management of all of these outbreaks prevented further spread of COVID-19, along with preventing hundreds of hospitalizations and deaths, and avoiding an economic loss burden estimated to be at least $252 million.
And accepting the award are Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the following members of the project team. If you could come up virtually so we can recognize you and give you a virtual applause again. Montu Davis, Rob Ragland, Lisa Frias, Donna Z, Rachel Seven, Noel Barakat, and Sierra Corian. Thank you so much for everything that you did. The Outbreak Management Branch reached tens of thousands of vulnerable residents and workers during the winter surge. The Outbreak Management Branch investigation teams provided on-site interventions at over 300 sites, including military and defense facilities, state and local government offices, and other areas. So their work was extraordinary, and that is why they are receiving this recognition today. A virtual round of applause. Thank you for everything that you do. Well deserved. Thank you again thank you and congratulations to Dr. Barbara Ferrer and the entire project team. Thank you. We could not have pulled through this challenging time without your tireless work. Okay, so are you ready? Is everyone ready? Get coffee, wake up, because now, guess what? We are at the grand finale. So now this is another drum roll, like the most, anticipated drum roll of the evening or of the day, of the afternoon. So stomp your feet, clap your hands, whistle, whatever you have handy, because this is where the excitement is going to really go full force, okay? The Bronze Eagle Award goes to E-Personnel Digitization and Records Management by the Department of Human Resources with Internal Services Department and Registrar Recorder County Clerk. Please watch the screen.
The county has 37 departments housed in over 1,200 facilities. Each department maintains its own official employee personnel files. On average, one employee file contains over 300 documents. In the past, these files were usually paper-based and maintained in file cabinets and sometimes in off-site storage. Based on estimates provided by our departments, the EPR system could save an estimated $3 million annually in efficiencies and cost avoidance, and nearly $500,000 in storage costs alone. To date, over 21 million pages of documents have been scanned and made available to employees electronically.
The Electronic Personnel Record Project offers an exciting opportunity to realize some of the core benefits of records management. Not only did we realize significant operational efficiencies, but we improved accessibility and transparency of our HR records for our employees. Some of our employees have worked for the county for decades and had never seen their official personnel file. EPR now empowers our employees with on-demand access to their official personnel record. In support of this direction, the Department of Human Resources and the Registrar Recorder County Clerk engaged an independent expert to assess and certify the system as a trusted system of record.
The EPR system transformed how we share personnel information, created efficiencies, and established a secure digital platform for accessing information for county employees. We are really proud to have partnered with county departments to provide services through innovation and improved quality and productivity in our processes.
And accepting the award are Lisa Garrett and the following members of the project team: Ruzan Zarefian, Dean Logan, Edward Zumcad, Terry L. Salazar, Selwyn Hollins, Ivan Pacheco, Latricia Walker, and Raquel Mireles. So you can see them on the screen. Thank you so much. A virtual applause, virtual recognition. Thank you for all that you do, for all of the innovations that really streamline our system and keep us moving forward as a county. Thank you and congratulations. Accepting the award are Lisa Garrett and all of the team. So congratulations to them and to the entire project team. Thanks again. Virtual applause, virtual applause. Okay, so now we are almost at the end, almost, because we have 2 awards left leading up to the Gold Eagle, the coveted Gold Eagle that everyone works so hard for during the year, and it's so well deserved. So first is the Department of Human Resources, along with the Board of Supervisors, Executive Office, Chief Executive Office, Internal Services Department, and Regional Planning is the next top 10 award winner for emergency expansion of telework. And this project is a double winner because it also receives this year's Mega $1 Million Award.
Oh, hold on.
The second is the predictive modeling of COVID-19 pandemic by the Department of Health Services, HSA, and Emergency Medical Services Agency with Berry Consultants, LLC, Chief Executive Office, LA Care, Public Health, and UCLA Departments of Biostatistics, Mathematics, and Statistics. So this has been an extraordinary year. We congratulate all the 147 project teams. And at this time, we're going to play the last 2 videos before announcing the Gold Eagle winner. Tension is rising. Please watch the 2 videos.
On March 1st, 2020, there were over 5,000 county employees engaged in telework. This was less than 5% of the county's workforce. Just 30 days later, 31% of employees were teleworking on a part-time or full-time basis under the emergency expansion of telework. By June 15th, 2020, that percentage soared to 44%. Over the past year, the county realized several benefits from the telework program, including a 28% reduction in employee absenteeism, cost savings of $3 million, cost avoidance of $17 million in real estate costs, an 85,000 metric ton reduction of carbon dioxide emissions, and a $23 million increase in revenue at the Department of Regional Planning for its transition to a virtual public counter platform. Between April 1st, 2020 and March 31st, 2021, county employees teleworked a total of over 6 million days. We saved 211 million miles and 7 million hours of travel. In addition, almost 10 million gallons of gas commuting to work was saved.
Overall, telework has come to be regarded as an innovative operational work tool with many benefits, including enhancing the quality of life for county employees and improving the employee engagement and retention. As we move forward towards a full reopening of the county's operations and services, it is important to maintain a high participation rate in the telework program so that we can continue to strengthen the county's position as a competitive employer and an employer of choice.
We assembled a multidisciplinary team of collaborators from both within and beyond the county to develop a statistical forecasting model. These forecasts allowed the Department of Health Services to provide the public and news media with timely and accurate information. The group devised a system for collecting daily data from all the 911 receiving hospitals regarding acute COVID-19 related hospitalizations. That data was used to predict hospitalizations, demand for acute care beds, demand for ICU resources, and deaths related to COVID-19. The model served as an early warning system for upticks in disease activity and correctly predicted the fall 2020 and winter 2021 surge. The model was predictive and was consistently proved correct. Projections of the COVID-19 pandemic impact on county health resources were published weekly between April 2020 and May 2021. The hospital demand model was a cornerstone of the county's public information strategy as implemented in weekly press conferences. The model garnered extensive local and national media coverage. Locally, that included ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC, as well as Telemundo, Univision, KTLA, and Spectrum. Nationally, the model was consistently discussed through interview segments on MSNBC, CNN, Good Morning America, and The Today Show. Overall, we believe that the mitigation strategies made possible by accurate model forecasting reduced death and suffering related to the pandemic in Los Angeles County.
Thank you so much. And I would like to ask Lunch Pool to please call up the following to the stage: Lisa Garrett, Celia Zavala, Jose Chu, Amy Bodek, Selwyn Hollins, Christina Gali, Roger Lewis, and Barbara Ferrer. Congratulations. This year.
Oh, no.
Okay, all of you guys are on stage. So we're waiting for everyone to be on stage so we can give you virtual recognition, a virtual round of applause for your extraordinary work that you've done in order to keep moving the county forward, to keep us all safe, to keep us informed. Certainly important work that has saved hundreds of lives. And this year certainly has been extraordinary. Not only has the COVID-19 pandemic called on our medical experts to address and predict the impact of COVID-19, the county's 100,000 plus workforce also had to pivot quickly to telework while keeping the county running. To recognize the effect and magnitude of both projects, we are awarding the Gold Eagle to both projects. So congratulations. Congratulations. Now, accepting the first award for the emergency expansion of telework are Lisa Garrett and the following members of the project team. We have the prompter queued up, please. Lisa Garrett, Maggie Martinez, Celia Zavala, Amin Al-Muhajab, Fazia Davenport, Amy Bodek, Selwyn Hollins, Tony Cronin, and Jose Chu. Congratulations to everyone for this amazing award. For the Gold Eagle to both of these projects that are well-deserved. It was very difficult to choose one, so you are both winners, and I believe it's the first time, right, in the history of these awards that two projects are awarded the Gold Eagle. So it was a decision that was made lightly, but it was well-deserved for this extraordinary time. So congratulations to Lisa Garrett and the entire project team. As you guys all know, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the number of teleworkers increased by 900% in less than 3 months. So many different things happened. You guys all pivoted, you stepped up to the plate, and we are the better for it. So also accepting the award for predictive modeling of the COVID-19 pandemic are Dr. Christina Galli and the following members of the project team. Dr. Barbara Ferrer, Claire Jarasho, Dr. Roger Lewis, Mega Shah, Juliana Tolles, Elizabeth Traub, and Faye Wu. I believe you guys, most of you are probably on stage or on virtually. So thanks again, well deserved. This is the icing on the cake. This is the most exciting part of the entire award ceremony. One of the things that was accomplished by this group was they devised a system for collecting data in this really unpredictable and quickly changing times. All county departments were directed to incorporate emergency telework in their county of operations plan. So many different things had to be pivoted and changed and implemented with short notice, with with speed and accuracy, and because of that, we are all the better for it. Lives were saved, and thank you so much for both of these teams for doing what you do. Well deserved. A round of virtual applause for both of these project teams that just elevate our county to what it is. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in another round of applause for the project teams and department directors. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for inviting me to serve as your Master of Ceremonies. It is such an honor to see the faces behind all of these amazing teams that really keep LA County safe. And now I will return the podium to Commissioner Nichelle Henderson, Chair of the 34th Annual PQA Ad Hoc Committee.
We want to thank you.
Thank you so much.
As our Master of Ceremony.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. It was my
very much.
pleasure. My pleasure.
Congratulations to all of the winners of the 34th Annual PQA. Thank you for continuing to lead with excellence and for your commitment to enrich throughout the county. All 147 projects highlight the strength, creativity, and resiliency of the county workforce. You remind us that there is strength and purpose in unity. Together, we can do so much for LA County. What a day, what a year, and what a program. This year's PQA was not without its trials and challenges. When we started planning the PQA, the county was in the midst of the fall-winter COVID-19 surge. There were many unknowns, but the ad hoc committee persevered and proceeded with planning. I would like to acknowledge members of the PQA planning team. Maxwell Billion, who served as my vice chair, Teresa Dreyfus, Huasha Liu, Ed McIntyre, Blaine Meek, William Parent, Jeff Pinochet, Keisha Bellmaster, and Ina Sarak. And on behalf of the commission, I want to thank again Naibe Reynoso for serving as this year's Master of Ceremonies, and to LA Channel 36 for all of the videos. I would also like to extend my personal appreciation to Executive Officer of the Board, Celia Zavala, and various divisions of the Executive Office for their support and assistance with the PQA. And to add a resounding round of virtual applause for those that worked tirelessly to make today's festivities a reality. Shouts out to Commission's Executive Director, Jackie Guevara, along with Commission staff, Laura Perez and Tammy Johnson. Thank you. The three of you are absolutely magnificent. The PQA program booklet has information about each project and is posted on the Commission's website at qpc.lacounty.gov. And as previously announced, we will continue with the program till about 3:30 on Lunch Pool for networking. So please stay on, catch up with your friends and colleagues, and remember to take your photo in the photo booth and send it to us. And this concludes the 34th annual PQA ceremony. Thank you all for joining us today and making this virtual PQA a success. We hope to see you next year. Take care of yourselves and be safe. Thank you.